Okay, so hey you guys. I just got done. No, well, the pic, the pencil scene that I did in here, but all last night I've been rendering up the animation, and I have to say it's coming out pretty quite well. I have changed up a lot of things from the animatic, so if we can just get these colors in, you guys can see what has been happening inside of it. It looks really badass. Charlie Broughton Bilbert. I have to say, I wanted to make where is this right here. So I had like the same fire, but I placed it in different locations to make sure it didn't look like a copy and paste, but to moderate it, to edit it a bit. This part, like I drew up some backgrounds, like everything's in decay right now because of their little fight. I mean, in the animation, they like in the original animation, he like just did like an empty ground, but I chose to just make the whole entire neighborhood in rubble, and it destroyed their fight destroyed half a city. So that's going to probably cross over into my one of my animations as an Easter egg that will somehow be connected to this animation, even though it should not even be connected because it's not my original work. So we got this part that a lot of stuff is in symbols, so it doesn't take up a lot of space in the timeline. So let's see what I can do here. Probably just extend this a bit. F6, which is on the keyboard. Let's see here. So we got that. Oh, major spoiler about Dead Rising 4 ending, which I watched on YouTube, and it's a shocker. And I'm not going to spoil it unless you played the game or if you've seen the game yourself, so you'll probably know what I'm talking about. And it somehow like makes me upset that that happened, that they just went with that. And I sure know it's a thing that's going to outrage fans. Why can't I color that in? Oh, it's the same color. So that, let's see here. That, oops, no, that, nope. Okay. I hope that works. It looks a little bit kiddish, but trust me, it should work. See, seeping through the skies. It's not moving. Yeah, that has like some sort of effect to it. But I'm not happy about these guys here. These need to be white. Nah, or we can do this little trick. This is like a little trick here. And I call it a trick because it's not like a manual thing you'll find in Flash to do. Sometimes you have to come up with your own little tricks, especially when using symbols like I'm doing right now. So let's rotate that. See how much interesting it made it? Instead of those gay little lines I did. Those faggoty lines. Very faggoty lines. That looks like rain, but it's actually force from speed. Let's see how that looks. That looks better. Yeah, so I animated all the way over here, but if you're seeing like everything's like looks like it's on a single layer, but everything's still moving, that's because everything's in a symbol and it's animated, and you don't want to have everything set to movie clip unless you want to blur out stuff in the background, like over here. Stuff's blurred out. Actually, no. Oh, this is all in one thumbnail. So if I go in, which is my custom control, control E, we have this symbol, that symbol, which is a blur. This is the foreground. This is the second background, and all the way back there is the way background where you see half the city destroyed. The fire, which is a symbol that I made. I'll probably make it glow. In fact, let's do that right now. And the best thing about having it as a symbol is it will show up on all the other frames that are duplicates, because symbols are more like a permanent type thing. Yeah, they're permanent. Not a square. Squares don't do so good. We don't like your squares around here. I like how that does it, because it pulls from both when you hold control and shift it, and then click on that. It makes it look rubbery. Nice and rubbery. So we only need to do one for this, and this is going to be a movie clip, which I will go in here, go to blur, and take it all the way down, take it as far as we can to make it how blurry as we want. And let's cut off the frames. And now we got a decent effect on some fire. Fire. Beavis and Butthead. Sorry. I haven't even watched all the full episodes of the redone one, I think from '09, or how long it's been. I don't even know. They stopped probably showing it. Maybe because it didn't stand up to expectations. Oh man, my stomach. Whoo! I need to eat something. And I should have never started this stream. What was I thinking? Especially since I haven't ate. Oh man. Well, I don't have the right proper audience. No audience is gonna actually stand and wait for me to come back to do this. So let's see what we can do. I think we can I'm gonna try working on this stream a bit before my stomach gets very hungry. Hungry hippos, hungry. To those who were born in the 90s, you probably know what I mean. And if you haven't played Hungry Hippos, I'm sure they have Hungry Hippos still existing. Now it gives us a little atmosphere. It already adds atmosphere to it. And that's what it just said. It adds atmosphere. Continuing from the explosion. Well, you can see that my computer is lagging really badly. That's because my computer is not like a high, decent computer. You can't even handle stuff on Flash, and that's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. Okay. Let's play this a little bit. Man, that looks awesome. So for like what? How long have I been working on this? For like what? 3 days? 3 days I've been working on this animation. See if you guys are in the stream. If anyone's in the stream, I should actually say. Um, it always shows 0 at first, so I probably won't see anything yet. So let's see what you got. I got. Someone was asking a question about VoiceForge. Like refresh the page and try. Nothing doing. Reply. Can I please at least reply, please? I mean, like. I'm going to have to delete this stream because it's going to show the animation. And, I don't know. Okay, so. Let's see what we got. Yeah, just refresh the page. Default text. Seems like no one's here, so default text. No, someone's here. Just when I thought I could end the stream, but let's just get some more stuff done before I actually probably end it. We've been here for like what, 14 minutes. We'll go up to 20, or so like anywhere to past 20. See how it lags so badly. Oh my god. Okay. So why did these ones didn't get the they don't have the effect that I put on this one. So let me go in here, get the effect. Sorry. Effect. That's right here. Copy it. Because it plays throughout this one scene and then it dissipates. It disappears for us for some reason. Don't know how that happened because this is actually not a duplicate. Maybe it is. I don't realize that. There's like a lot of effects in here, so. But damn, this thing looks really good. Okay, now I gotta. This is where I was at before I started this stream. I'm gonna try to get as much as done as possible because my stomach is growling for hunger. So just try to take. I'm gonna take this garfielf. I'm going to make a thumbnail. I like to have that sure effect. It makes things feel less stiff. If anyone was wondering, if anyone was wondering why I use that, it's mostly because I hate looking at things being stiff, and it really helps out to have this smooth tool, which is modify. You go into, well, you would select all the drawing and modify, and shape. Go to shape, and then you would go to smooth. It would not be no custom command. You would have to make that custom command. You have to go smooth and click that. You can also have it modified on any type of version of Flash. but you can't search it up, so you have to like look through. You have to go into keyboard shortcuts. Mine is on set to custom. It's not on default. I'm actually gonna save that. Shortcuts 2016, and you have to go into shortcuts and look for all of these until you find or at least until you find the word modify, which says up here. Go into modify and look down till you find smooth. Or if this is not the right modify, you have to look inside places or shape, any type of clue that you can find, and then you'll find smooth. But in CC you can just type in smooth and you'll automatically get there. Like, see, sadly Flash CCC is not really capable with working with stuff that you free extensions. You have to like buy your extensions from the Adobe store. It's amazing that the garfielf animations I have been doing that are reanimated, even if they're reanimated, they've been doing quite pretty darn well. It's recovering. This is probably the most biggest animation I've worked on. Well, fighting wise, even though this is probably the first animation with real actual fighting, and that's why I think it's so badass, because the fighting looks amazing. Well, in my rookie perspectives, it does look amazing. I am so far from perfect, so I can't really call myself a what's the word? Pro. I mean, I can call my pro against average, but that means I'm beyond average. So, but my work in style-wise is definitely better than how it's ever been. Put a shiver effect on the head as well. This is an older version of Flash that I use, and the thing is, Adobe does not care about older versions. They're too busy trying to sell the newer version. So if you have the older version, like this one, which you can torrent, by the way, and I really don't think cracking a software is pirating. I think if you were really pirating something, pirating means stealing, but you cracking a trial, which was, this was a trial version, and that someone hacked the trial version to be a full version. So you really didn't pirate the software, you just cracked the trial. And that's what happened with this software. So if anyone was curious, I think that true pirating is a copy of a software that's already doesn't need to be that doesn't need no cracking or anything like that. And all these guys did was just crack it open like an egg. Basically what I'm trying to say is they came up with a way to end the trial forever, and mostly just have it on free use without the 30-day trial. I'm checking to see if things are a bit more interesting. Not really. Okay, that looks good. I do that to test out how the harmony is inside the animation when you go back and forth in the timeline, just to check through the frames. If anyone knows about a great animation reference software, that would be great. That's what we actually really need to invent, especially for animators. A free software that allows you to reference animated movements from animated films in a software. I mean, I could do that in Vegas, but I want something that like is pure ref, where you can just put that little thing right there and watch it play out, or have a timeline to go back and forth. I'll probably search that up. Wow. So I did not give him his, his whiskers. Because that's what these things are, whiskers. It's a Japanese way of making whiskers in this type of line work. Oh, I can't wait till this product's done. This is probably the longest project I've worked on for quite some time. Yes, and I will make sure to give credit to the original creator, because you can get into serious trouble if you don't credit the original content creator. Alright. Ah, fuck. Okay. I'm probably gonna need. I hate it when it does that, because last time when it. Like a long time ago, it used to like crash when I try to put it back on. Those are my live and learn mistakes from Flash. Once you can overcome those, it's like a toy to you. Pretty badass toy. And if you, my very first animations that were similar to this, without pivot, was was back in 2008 when I actually got to remove myself from Movie Maker and into Toon Boom. At the time, I did not know how to use it properly, but I'm sure I have enough knowledge to work with it now, thanks to Flash here, helping out with those problems. Why does the hair have to be separate? Okay. Woo! Okay. Oh, that's real smart. That's real smart. Top 10 ways how Flash will make you go insane. Readies himself to give the slice. God damn. Okay. And I got my nose pads, so my glasses won't be hurting me. You just put them in between. They're the things that go in between your glasses. You gotta make sure to know how to put them on right, or else you could be in extreme pain. So, yes. I'm gonna probably do a little tweaking in this little animation. Look at that, look at that. Already wants to show me surprises. I'm not surprised. I'm actually pretty pissed off that now I'm not gonna redo those. I'm just gonna copy and paste them. That was so the wrong way. So I gotta look closely. Okay, this one looks like it's going up a bit. Okay, so control. It's up. Oh my fucking god. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna draw these markings because apparently they now tell him. That's one of the reasons why sometimes I hate when I animate because I have to like remember where I put these scars, especially from the last reanimation. So I'm gonna just put those scars here. Look back and forth. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's put it right here. Why am I doing this like it's a tutorial? It's not. I'm just animating the next animation. And alright, so that okay, select all. Except for this part. This part looks like it's so screwed up. Alright, there we go. Wait. Okay, that should actually go down a bit. That's 2. And luckily that's why I did it on this one. So that way I can modify the others. Yes, I'm here and late. Don't worry, I'm late to animating and making this a stream. So XD to that one. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Okay, testing. Alright, see if that works. And that's pretty fucked up, don't you think? Because I did not put this here, background. Now it looks interesting. Okay. Now we can continue with this look. Probably gonna have to put a background over in this. So since this is all one single frame, I am going to get this because this is all I probably need. And oh man, already. Okay, good. And there. Whoops. No, there's no whoops. I'm doing good. Okay. Well, thank you for screwing me over. Just the pace of working with animation. My voice cracked very badly. I am so sorry. Hey, Flash, do you mind working a bit? You know, start working, stop crashing on me and stuff. That'd be very nice. I'll probably give you some cupcakes. Sorry, you only have artificial intelligence, so you can't eat cupcakes. I can't even make cupcakes, so what am I talking about? Fuck you, Flash! Real cute, Flash. Real freaking cute. To like beginners, I really do recommend Flash because Flash is much more easier to use than Toon Boom. But it does depend on how you use it, not the software itself. So I might be wrong about that. But still, for people who don't know the knowledge of doing animation, you should start off with Flash. I've been using Flash for at least 2 years now. Okay. One day this chat room probably will have like 20 viewers one day. And when that day comes, I'll be ready.
If YouTube stops being such a dick to everyone. Yay!
The amount of cringe that I do is over 9,000. Ugh. So, checking my notifications again. This is what it says each time your session has reached its limit based on player demo. If unsure how to fix this, click ticket does nothing either. Of course it does nothing. It's not doing anything. So you're going to have to restart the browser, restart your computer. I would say restart your. You don't even need to say computer anymore. You can just say restart your PC. Let me know you're still having problems. We're still in problems. Okay. So that didn't do. Oh, come on now. If I can't believe I'm gonna say this again, but I do have a Patreon. But let's just say it's not at that point where it could get any type of support. I mean, the only type of support I can really get right now is people watching my videos and helping me get up there, get up in the fine resource of being a YouTuber. And I think that's what matters most to me, is being successful here on YouTube. Where I'm already into like 1K. Okay, so that's the last one. That. Let me just I gotta recall this. Let's call this the final. And not final anime stream, so let's just say final, so that people know that this is going to be the final stream. You enjoy. I have to edit this because it's gonna say like animating a live stream and or animating, and I mean that's one of the things that I'm doing, but I'm not doing both. So okay, yeah, that's it. Not sure what I'm gonna change it to. Okay. Cause I woke up at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon after a whole day of working on this animation. Brought past midnight to this day, and then went to sleep. Then woke up at 3 o'clock. Let's hope I don't have to do another stream of this, and I can literally show the animation for itself. Back and forth to see how I'm doing these lines for like shading. It makes it easier if you just make everything like the shadow, and then the shadow color, and then put in the lighting. Animation. When you do an animation, really. That's red, it doesn't need to be there. need to put another one down here. So I'm going to just take this little bit, go here with it, just put it like a little down low, and you'll see the effect. You'll see how it changes it up. Copy, paste, control down. Looks like a glitch that you see in a video game. Still. I want this to look a little different since it's on the other side. Allergies, sickness, cold? No, not really. Copy. Guide. Yeah, this little mess ups here won't show in the full image of the finished product. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna cut this image. there. And okay, so I got most of all of, I think, everything done in the way in the background up to this point, and I have to do this, which let's see here. It seems like that's done. So unlike everything, this is another layer, but that's not going to show the sky or anything because it's looking on the ground, and the background's basically going to be the ground. Okay, so that's done. I think I can make this all like one layer. Make that all one layer before you like collapse. Adding the shake effect. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so my stomach is growling, and so I will end the stream here. This will be the final stream, and hopefully the animation will be ready by tomorrow. So, anyways, my name is Marvin Animation, and I am signing off. Bye bye.